So recently I went to my family for the first time in person in quite a few months, and dare I say, I don't really like who I am when I'm with them. But I guess I should go back to the beginning. It's kind of short. I think when I was a child, I wanted to be a couple of things. I wanted to be a rock star. I want to be a person within that sings well and plays the guitar well, or like well enough to just convey a song. I wanted to ride a skateboard. Well, years go by. I focus on studies a lot, even though I'm not an A student by any mean. And alright, a couple of months ago, I remember exactly telling my therapist, I am exactly who my childhood and teenage self would want to be, because no, I cannot ride a skateboard well, but I can go on a straight line. I can convey what I want on lyrics and on the guitar. I really liked so many clothes that I did not have. I wasn't able to buy because, like, pleated skirts when I was 14 in my country, they did not really exist, and now they have good quality ones, and like this kind of shirts that are really pretty and I like. I really always wanted Doc Martens, and I couldn't have them because they were too expensive. And then within time, I was able to buy all of these things and play the guitar and study at the course in college that I really wanted to. So, in many ways, I am what I wanted to be. And since a couple of weeks ago, I've been getting a little bit into manifestation and positive affirmations. And by that, I mean not toxic positivity. It's like saying, yes, the universe is in my favor, and if this bad thing is happening, it's because a good thing will happen, or to make me strong for the next thing. And I still find that kind of silly, but I think it's more interesting than the type of thinking that I always had, which was the negative one, which was to say, this is not gonna happen, this is terrible, no, but this thing is definitely not gonna happen, and something terrible will, because I'm just that person. And right now, I'm thinking that having another spin on this will be better for me. Just saying, if somebody comes up to me and say, you're so beautiful, before I will be like, oh no, that's not true. And like, sometimes I don't feel beautiful at all, but sometimes I do. And if somebody says it to me, I'm gonna be like, thanks. And if it is one of my friends, I'm gonna jokingly brag, like, yeah, I know, I'm a fucking goddess. Like, they know I'm not serious in the way of being egoistic, narcissistic, anyways. But owning up to things, I'm good at things. I really want to be smart, and I know that you cannot know everything, but I try my best to get to know lots of things that I'm interested in, like politics. And I'm so sorry, I'm recording this video on a whim. I just felt like I really wanted to record this right now. But anyways, I'm trying all of that. I'm saying, not because Wonyoung from IVE, she has a thing that her other persona is like Lucky Vicky because she's a very lucky person. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm lucky. I'm saying like, yes, my hair is shiny, I take good care of it, so it is nice. I take good care of my skin, so it is great. I try my best to study and do exercises and go to Pilates. So yes, I'm taking good care of my health, and my future is gonna be bright because I'm determined of it. So I'm trying out that, right? And I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. And then I go into my family. And I wrote this down. I try to be optimistic, or just try to be something that I wasn't. I see my family, everything goes downhill, and I hate how I act. because I feel like I'm back to being childish. I'm the youngest person in my family, so it's always like the baby, you know, and she doesn't need to know everything because she's the child of the home. And I just get impatient, and I feel like I'm not smart, and I feel like I'm ugly and stupid, and that I'm not who I am when I'm alone. And of course, you're not gonna be who you are when you're alone and with your friends, with your family. But this time, I just think it brought the worst in me. It's not that I used. It's not like I screamed at everybody. It's not like I slapped everybody or just was a brat. But it's just that I didn't feel like I like to feel. Like I've been feeling the past few days. And yes, I am medicated and I started new medication, so that to help with stuff. But I just don't like the person that I am when I'm with my family. I just feel like my childhood self, and I'm 25. I'm not that person anymore. And since I don't see them a lot, nor talk to them, they don't see how I evolve, and they just treat me in a way that I don't like. And then I'm like, no, I'm not like that. And they're like, yes, you are. And I'm like, I literally grew up. You guys don't see me day to day. I am not like that anymore. And everybody in my family is kind of like a hard friend. It's like a expression in Portuguese, but like it's difficult for them to get something that they are used to out of their heads and learn something new, characteristically wise. But yeah, I'm going on a family trip in August. I hope I feel a little bit better and try to grow more and not be so easily irritated or childish in front of my family. Even though they do stress me out quite a bit. But yeah, this was the video that I wanted to record. And by the way, I'm wearing my blue contacts because I couldn't find my actual ones. I think I have to buy more, so I don't look like that usually. That was it. Yeah.